good afternoon, good evening, and good morning if you're an early riser from Asia. Welcome to the Quarterfinals Mappool Showcase for 3-digit World Cup 2025. We've got some pretty lengthy maps to come, so let's go ahead and get started already while we introduce ourselves. I'm Nick. I'm one of the hosts. I'm joined here with Fiery Rage and number one. Here we go.
Nick told me to be here, or otherwise he would not play MVM with me.
That is true. I want to play MVM.
That is so true. We should do that.
Ignore the overlay. This is clearly not an original song by Hideous Divinity. This is Caramel Dancing.
We all have it being scuffed in the first map. This is the map.
We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. The overlay is resetting real quick, but yeah, Caramel Dancing. 4 minutes of AR8 consistency. It's just pretty much a mechanics map. It just happens to be AR8.
What, you guys didn't want AR8 for your consistency no mod? Too bad.
It's acceptable with a song like this. Let me find out the comment we had. No, we've said like 20 times it's AR8.
Do you think they got the point?
Real men dance to Caramel Dancing daily. Is the comment left by Emerald Aegis.
Can we get a fact check on that?
Here is your proof.
No, I'm not just trying to fact check whether or not he said it, man. I'm trying to say fact check whether it's true or not. I don't care whether he said it or not.
It has to be. It's Caramel Dancing. It has to be true.
Yeah, as Nick mentioned, we have a bit of a lengthy pool this time around, at least for the Nomad and Hidden.
Yeah,
there we go, the overlay fixed itself.
There we go. This is no longer an original song. But yeah, spoiler alert, the double pool and part of the hidden pool is a little bit on the lengthier side. Pool itself is still short, or like average. And it's not like obscenely long, it's I think only two maps that has not changed. Only 2 maps do still need a normal diff to be rankable sets.
Spoiler alert, in free mod we have a tiebreaker length map.
That is not correct.
No. You're not supposed to tell them.
Okay, but who are they gonna test? The guy that is feeding all these bullshit maps? Or the guy that's here not on free will?
Hey man.
I believe this replay from Yogspai was also done in match. I think there's multiple replays of FCs on this with different mods in match. Pretty funny. Awesome player. Alright, since we still have quite a while to go, Listia, what is your question?
Listia has a question on the hidden.
It is not Cinderella feat Hatsune Miku. I believe there is no Hatsune Miku in the pool. I may be wrong because I don't have the pool up to like instantly look at it. And yes, Listia, I did check Duck Cup. I do have the sheet bookmarked now, so I can actually check if there's anything. Also, there is. No, I'm not gonna say. We'll see.
That's kind of a stream spike. Goodbye, Badu.
Badu has been gone for a long while. And straight into the number 2. This is the Hideous Divinity song, not an original, but it is a custom by RK. First custom map of the tournament. And
wow, I love speed.
I love speed, I love metal. But yeah, pretty awesome map by RK here. I think he did join late. He's actually the last mapper to join the mapping pool, the mapping team. But here we go, the first custom map is by him. And also very positive reception during playtesting.
Yeah, this is your bog standard speed map for the most part. Basically the same as the previous weekend, just this time it's faster.
Yeah, faster, slightly longer bursts, and slightly longer length as well. Basically just upping everything. That was... I think that was some error. But I guess it's fixed now. Yes, there is Tofu in the pool.
You're spoiling the pool, man.
I am
People
spoiling the pool.
for something.
I'm spoiling like general information.
My bad.
I just remembered one map that is in the pool that is Tofu, and there might be more. I don't remember. And yeah, this week we got some next. Might as well talk about the format. Still the exact same pool size, same best of, same bands.
We are sorry, Jackpacks.
I still believe. Get some practice in. You can get at least 3 points against Oceania, I believe. No doomer mentality. We need some 4WC leaks. You're a week too early. We're still planning stuff.
All leak at 4WC is happening this year.
True. None of you can't mention maps. Mentioning a map that is the surefire way to not have it pulled. A little calm section here. And we saw like a little break. Obviously, it is 330 in length, but unlike the Takedo map from this week, this does have that little break. Yeah, very nice play by Malteser here. We managed to find him sober, I think. He got us a couple speed replays this week. You can never know for sure.
He's got the Polish buff.
Okay, that is a lie. You are Polish. You are not always sober. Anyways, that is our custom map. That is a custom map from RK. Had very positive reception, so probably everyone will be happy with this. And now onto the normal 3. A very familiar map, I'm sure.
We love Hippo Cup. Hope you guys enjoy Hippo Cup. I didn't play this, so I don't care.
I will say that this time it is willingly, because there is literally no map of like this style at the same difficulty. Like I put like 2 replacements for this on the sheet, and both were way too easy. So we just decided to roll with this.
He's got you there. You should have pulled the 3rd pedal map.
Yeah. That is true. I'll put 2 pedal maps in the next pool to make up.
Yeah, Yeah, this is a not your traditional Nomad 3. This is swing rhythm, in case you couldn't tell. A couple of speedy parts, mostly just because of the tapping requirement, like these bursts right there. Not really anything crazy, all things considered, but it is somewhat in the speed component, if you're me.
Oh, what about that? Was that 6 or 7? I stopped counting.
I think that was 7, yeah.
But yeah. Pretty underused map style. These songs are always bangers. It's just that no one is mapping this.
I'll debate that with you.
Type. Dude, I am mapping.
There's a speed part.
Oh, speed. Yeah, I mean, yeah, too. You can debate it with me. I got like 2 or 3 speed garage maps that I'm working on. Very slowly, because I'm still trying to figure out how to map it.
I think you should just not map speed. It's a pretty simple solution.
Yeah, I'm not mapping speed. I'm making a glorified alt map out of them.
Ah, I see.
At least that's how it's going right now. Damn, all the songs from this genre are so good. Hard bass. The replay once again by Ezius, which I'm holding an unholy amount of combo last week on Problem. And he's doing it again on this map. Finding a breaks.
Unfortunately. The low AC FC would have been crazy. I think his slider broke prior to that, actually.
Yeah, that was an early break as well.
Yeah, you got a 1 miss. Unfortunate. Nonetheless, that is the Nomad 3 as we move on to the Nomad 4 now. More traditional this time. I love tech. That's why I replayed this.
I didn't actually realize it's the same mapper now as well.
I did this in
like
5 minutes.
A bit more than 5 minutes.
A bit more than 5 minutes. We don't talk about that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I did actually notice that there's another LCFC map like in a row, but this one is a collab. It's fine.
Yeah, this is a fairly standard, what you'd expect from a tech pick. There's a more tech-oriented section, kind of, I guess, sorta stamina-intensive, not really part in the middle.
It's standard tech from before slider aim became the tech meta.
Before Halgo.
Before Nilferi, Halgo, Sharu. Yeah, basically just a little consistency map. With some sliders. It's a type of map that some people will say this is a Nomad one. Actually no, not this. But some people will say like it fits in different slots in a slot pool. And yeah, here's the little whoop section.
I slider broke on this part way too many times trying to get this replay. I was really upset. I don't know why I was slider breaking too, which is the worst part.
When you find out your ghost washed.
Unfortunate. I can't believe a 25-year-old is washed at a game that basically only teenagers play. It's so over.
What even did you break on in this round?
I broke on a really dumb slider, but then I actually broke on like one of the harder sliders in the map to hit. It's not in this part though. I kind of popped off on this part actually. This is back. We're back, baby. Fire Rage 195 BPM bursts. We're back. Look at this. We're so back, guys.
And those over tapping.
We're so back. But yeah, this is the stamina intensive section I was kind of talking about. And it goes right back into tech after this at the break.
Yeah, even if it's the same mapper as the previous map, a very different map. It's a little similar visual style, but skillset-wise it is quite different. So yeah, I think someone mentioned in the chat. I gotta support the Greeks with some Greek mappers in the pool. AKA one guy. There's only one guy makes actual maps.
Isn't Riven Greek? Yeah, that's the slider break. That was kind of dumb.
There's Riven and Nikakis, I believe. Who
that's the other one I slider broke on. That part sucks. Screw that slider. He's got a little slow outro here, not really anything to break on this part.
And ending it with a spinner. But map isn't that easy. I don't think we're gonna
there's
see any spinner battles.
There's like barely any Nomad FCs on this as it is, I think.
Yeah, this has some. The leaderboards on this are very interesting. Because it's like pretty empty, but the ones that are there are pretty low ranked. But yeah, that was it for the Nomad pool. Staying the same as last week, 4 Nomads, and now into 2 Hiddens. And with Hidden 1, it's gonna be some aim. You guys like aim? You guys like some Nebu?
Nebu in a tournament, finally.
That is my exact thought, pulling Nebu in the big 2025. Wait, what is this? Naked can play. Wait, Greece has a 3rd man for a map? Hold up. Getting some early information.
Yeah, this is bias pooling. We need to unbadge this tournament right now.
I have no idea about any Greek players other than Jackmax and Puyu. And my man is mentioning it in the Twitch chat, in the showcase. You're getting this banned against you, buddy. Yeah, Emil Boss is here. Bro blundered himself.
You're supposed to fake outrage about a map, and then you'll be like, just.
And look at this glorious aim. Look at those jumps. Oh, Chiller. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing. Spoiler alert, we will be seeing a lot of Chiller for a little bit now.
Yeah, Chillier is, when he's not playing Counter-Strike, he's playing this.
And he's not playing Counter-Strike, he's playing the 4 skill sets that we're about to see.
Oh, hey, there's Chillier. Hey, Chillier, how you doing?
Hey, man.
Go play MVM. He doesn't know, Nick.
He doesn't know.
Alicia, this is in Hidden because we needed aim maps.
Yeah, this was one of the later picks in the pool, so it just ended up going into Hidden because the other maps just fit nicely where they were already. No real reason behind this.
Oh, there's Bartek.
please leave criticism constructively in the feedback channel. I did mention it in the last showcase. I am not that good at this one, but I do read everything. I do try to apply everything. But yeah, this is not slot pooling. Like, you can't just say, why is hidden one normal? Hidden, like, there's no normal. It's a map. But yeah, that was it for hidden one. Nice little A map. Hidden two. We had AR8 in the Nomad pool. So now we have some awesome flow. Flow alt. Pretty popular song, at least. I think people know the Delis method of this more, which is just a single diff in Loved.
I think a couple people probably know the top diff on this as well, maybe Moth's diff. This one is not really as often used, though.
And yeah, I did see like that comment that, like, about the hidden one, like, what does that bring in the hidden pool? This map, people were actually commenting that hidden makes this infinitely harder. So this one, it is excused to be in the hidden pool. That is an unfortunate direct. Also, yeah, here's another chiller replay from 2022 as well. And yeah, patterns like that we just saw, very chain missable even under normal circumstances, like in normal, and then hidden just accentuates that. And I do think sometimes OD9 even is like quite low. Maybe not yet at this difficulty, but sometimes it can be low for long chains of notes still. You probably have more to say about that, because I've seen you mod OD a lot on stream and flow match like this.
Yeah, this is probably one of the lesser played diffs on this, I'd say. I mean, any of the diffs
also
aren't really top.
I'm actually surprised, because maybe not that much. Because it's just like very flow focused, and people in big slot pooling do prefer something more mixed. What was the diff under this? That was Moth, right? So that's gotta be like mixed. And I know the top diff is mixed.
Actually, no, Moth in this one is pretty straightforward alt. It's just pretty much alt.
Yeah, but mixed between snap and flow. Because this, like, as you can see, it's just mega flow.
To some extent, I guess. I haven't played it in a while, so I can't really tell you off the top of my head, honestly. Anyway, that does it for the hidden pool. You got no AR8 hidden this time around. So we get into the Hard Rock pool, and the one map I chose because I was forced to. Welcome to Hard Rock 1. We needed more flow aim.
You weren't really forced to. It was just, I think both of us had an old version of this with just only the top tip. But you were like looking through your collections, and you were the one who re-downloaded it first.
This works. That's crazy. It's literally a stream map. This is all. It's just a stream map. There's some awkward aim, I guess. Some weird stream shapes here and there, but I mean, it's just streams.
Yeah, like you have the top diff, which is just classic Astonic Infinity Sign themes. But this diff, pretty interesting on the flow aim. Pretty varied. We also saw like some interesting new combo choices, which are good for solo play, because your HP doesn't drain as fast.
You got to think about all the players, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, RNG, is this map not bland?
Blame Chillier. I did have a very bland map at first, but Chillier persisted on anything but bland. Yeah, you did say this was too. Oh, yeah.
Chiller, you said that about a lot of the pool.
You said it about a lot of the pool while also still FCing everything.
You didn't FC, but like you got this replay within like, what was it, 10 minutes? So come on, it can't be that bad. Can't be that bad. The classic pause when you miss because you're trying to contemplate whether you want to retry or not. I respect it.
Oh, there's the misses.
That's crazy. Hate when that happens to me. In the last of the Chillier replays, unfortunately, we could not get him for the entire pool. Hard Rock 3. Hard Rock 3, not Hard Rock 3. Hard Rock 2.
Two, brother.
Slow CS, who would have seen that coming?
And this map, pulling it out of retirement, I haven't seen this map around that much. Outside of when it was made for one of my tournaments.
Throwback to Nick's Winter Cup.
And I was also not the one who suggested this map. This was a fiery suggestion.
What do you mean? I had no idea this map was even in the pool.
Ah, you suggested it and I put it in, and
if I wanted to suggest a
it was never mind, it was Chillier. Right. I got my Americans mixed up.
If I wanted to suggest a pool for precision, I would have made it CS8.
True. Yeah, we were contemplating whether to, like, get an edit of this to down back to CS5. But it's fine. And no, this is not the highest star rating thus far, because the DT1 in qualifiers was like 7.6. Also, star rating is a lie. And I will say this is also not the highest star rating of the pool.
Yeah, no, I said Hard Rock 3 because I was very funny.
This man is
By
funny.
very funny, I mean...
But obviously, this is Hard Rock 2, as it says on the top of the screen. Sometimes the overlay breaks, sometimes there's bugs, but... safe to assume... usually it's right.
Yes, DT1 is in fact 8 stars.
But what if it's not? And yeah, it is precision, but it is fairly straightforward in terms of actual map. There's those doubles that we've seen a couple times and a couple like slightly varied spacing bursts. But nothing too crazy, other than just mechanics.
Mapping that last section is crazy. That's the Hard Rock pool done with. You guys ready for some double time? Let's give it up for DT1! Wow!
It may have the same background, but I have never seen this method of this in a pool.
Yeah, for those wondering, this is not the Rizia. This is not the Rizia set.
This is not the Rizia would be way too easy.
Yeah, this is
Arguably,
the RNL.
this is on the easier side as well. But it is AR 10.4, starting to step it up. Stepping up a little bit. Couple bursts every, like, a lot of bars. But it is like 99% aim. The 40 BPM not too high. Should be fairly comfortable map. Holy double tap on that burst.
This Mappool is a social experiment. You wouldn't get it.
That might be the longest burst in the map.
I think I nominated this, and I can confirm that as the longest burst in the map.
Awesome. How would you nominate this?
I think Ari accepted this, and
okay.
she said, yeah, we need a second BN, and I'm like, okay. If I'm remembering correctly, at least.
I mean, that's also like on par, that burst there. Same starting as last week and slower. The logical answer would be because starting just rates maps mechanically, and being slower but same starting means it's actually harder. But starting is an enigma. I don't think star rating is viable anymore after so many reworks that it's gone through.
Everything is cooked, to be frank. Anyway.
It is so cooked.
A familiar tournament map if you've played a couple tournaments before. Here's Double Time 2. This is not your typical Double Time 2, granted, but...
How many difficult maps have we had this far?
DT3. This might as well be DT3.
Yeah, how many difficult maps have we had, to be fair? And we had the Precision Hard Rock. And that's about it. Thus far, I think.
Isn't this a one pattern map?
I have no idea what that means.
There is one hard pattern, but there's a lot of stuff you can break on in between, to be fair, on this. Also, here's your Toho.
True. I've not heard the term one pattern map until like Listia mentioned it twice today, I think.
It means there's only one pattern to break on, which I don't really think is the case for this, I'm going to be entirely honest.
I've been under a rock for like a year, yes, Listia. I think I've mentioned it a couple times that I was in retirement from pooling and hosting for like a year and a bit.
Like, these sliders look fairly easy to hit, but you probably will slider break a couple times on them trying to figure out the rhythm, all things considered. The
Here's a
rhythm on
mega
this
aim.
is... Yeah, the rhythm on this is pretty funky. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, it depends on your perspective.
Even though it is above 200 BPM, which, for me at least, that's the breaking point of if a map is too fast or not for an average day of gameplay.
Also, 1/6 burst there, have fun.
True. But yeah, this map should be comfortable for most players in terms of speed. Like obviously that was that 1/6 burst and it is still like 218. But it is something snails can somewhat manage unless they're like a certain Romanian player who has been mentioned a couple times in the stream already.
Man, you just need to keep RDMing him, don't you? But yeah, no, I mean, I AFC'd this back in the day, so this is pretty accessible, I'd say, as a DT map in general. That ending is very funny, by the way.
And now for something not as accessible to the average player. DT3.
Yep.
Heard you guys wanted speed.
Not just that, AR8 speed.
Bumping up the BPM from last week to 90. Not finger controlly as my map from last week. But lots of birds. They're fairly stacked, so this, like, other than the aim patterns in between, which aren't really aim, like it's just flow.
It's so crazy to me that this is what's considered a quarterfinal speed pick now, man.
Well, it is on the harder side.
I mean,
but,
yeah, it's
but
on
also
the
like,
but like,
all speed players are always complaining, so like, I think we should start catering to them a little bit. At least with the like difficulty.
You're just trolling. All right, my bad.
It's only okay.
Yeah.
Next week it's gonna be like this or easier then.
We have such split reactions. We have the speed players saying good map, and then Listia saying it doesn't make sense. Who's really the real person here?
The fact that this is considered too hard, but it's still gonna get like a pretty high average score, I feel like, is actually very crazy.
And if it doesn't, then I will flame Nick for you guys personally.
Fair, fair, fair. Also, yeah, it is very combo gameable.
That does it for the DT pool. Now we get into the free mods. Fairly mixed skill sets across the board for these free mods, but I think they all fulfill. We've seen a lot of mechanics maps so far, so I think all these free mods fulfill gimmick niches fairly well. We'll be starting off
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be starting off with free mod 1. Everyone loves Halia maps. Bit of a, I guess, mix of flow aim and just general techie weirdness. It's probably the best way to describe this map.
Yeah, you were having some comments while trying to get this replay.
There's one part in particular that really upset me.
Yeah, well, that's more personal. I feel like, from what I've seen like over the week in feedback for this map, a lot of people really like this.
You can basically see what this map is more or less from that stream alone.
Yep. It is not exactly what you'd expect. It's the known. You look at the diff name, Helios Hexacore. The known map with that diff name, like that's circles only. Still fairly similar, like of this mega flow style.
Isn't this easier on hidden? If you're comfortable with hidden flowing, maybe. But honestly, I found this easier hard rock. I had to get a hidden replay for this. Maybe I'm just weird.
I mean, I would also find this easier hard rock, but I cannot play hidden.
Famous hidden player, Nick. Anyway, we're getting into the funny pattern. CS, this is, I think, just above 5. Here's the pattern. That's 1/3, by the way. I over-tapped that.
Hey, you don't have to go that fast on it.
I was just really upset.
And yeah, this should be like 4.9, I think, with hard duck.
Yeah, so it's fairly accessible to every mod. This is your fabled. Just do whatever you feel like you can do on this. Oh yeah, slight BPM change here too, but it doesn't really matter because it lasts for like 2 seconds. Hey, Ethan Tricks. You know what? That's so true, Ethan. Let's all be happy today.
Let's all be very happy.
I know I'm going to be very happy with the next pick. Also, that slider stream looks bad. I did not really have any issue hitting it, so keep that in mind. I could also be trolling and everyone's going to break on it in match, who knows. Just like I broke right there.
Someone's definitely gonna break on that. The hard stream at the end.
Everyone loves the heart stream. Anyway, on to Free Mod 2, my personal favorite map in the pool. Let's get it loaded. I wonder why it's my favorite map.
Yes.
Love gimmick.
I was contemplating because we did the notes, like a quick little note about the map on the pool sheet. I was considering just putting Hollow Wings. I think everyone knows this map already.
Based on the reactions we're getting, yeah.
Yeah. Unless you were born after DT3 got ranked.
I'd also say this is a map that doesn't really favor any specific mod combination in particular.
Yeah, like first, like I prefer hard duck over no mod on this even, because it's just so dense on no mod. Hidden helps with that, but it's hidden. And then hard duck just makes this like really spaced. Yeah, straight sliders.
The slider aim pick in the pool.
And then there is this little 1/3 section. And yeah, the for now we're still the old school, or like probably like mid school, I guess. Because the new trend is to put custom easy multipliers per map. We're still sticking to the global easy multiplier. So if you're more comfortable on easy than no mod on a map, you can practice it and get a better score than no mod. Also, in my opinion, this second hub is so much easier. I can't tell if it's because like you're eased into the map already, or if it actually is just easier.
There's no wide angle jumps. I think that the wide angle jumps on the last one make it a lot harder. But yeah, that is Free Mod 2. As we get into the last pick, Free Mod 3, until tiebreaker. More of a generic slot pool this time. I believe this was used in some other tournaments. I'm not entirely sure which one, but I did have this lying around. So hey, this is your pretty slow BPM, flow aim, whatever you want to call it. I don't know.
Yeah, like we had pretty much just a consistency map on AR8. in the normal pool, and another just mechanics map in Hard Rock with precision. So this is kind of footing the bill for going against both of those.
Let's see, this map does not take a minute to start unless you cannot aim squares, which in that case, yes it does. But honestly, I did not think the squares were that bad on this. At least on normal. I mean, this was a sight read play. Like, the play you're looking at right now is sight read.
This, yeah, this map though just makes it so brutal on modded players. The thing I saw people were mentioning, this is a very easyable map though. Which if you can play easy, it does make it actually pretty comfortable, I think.
That pattern's kind of brutal. This map sucks because it's ARA true.
What the hell? Oh, yeah, also pretty short. Not much room to miss on other than the actual hard parts.
And yeah, that was it. Was pretty short.
That was it for the main pool. We only have the tiebreaker left, and it is not tech. Some people will rejoice.
Yeah, I think this was also pulled in a couple of other tournaments, if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't be surprised, because I feel like a lot of people are starting to not like the the tech tiebreakers anymore. And this tries to stray away from that. It's got a lot of mechanics in this.
Yeah, this is 200 BPM streamy map.
Streamy, but not to the point where people who can't play those generic normal tattoos are gated. Like, as long as you can tap a little bit, should be fine.
Thank you, Miles, for the replay.
Miles for pulling. Wait, no, I think there's a V1 in replay actually.
Oh, you just converted it.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, it is Tohu. We have some more Tohu. Is that the 2 or 3?
I think DT2 on this, so it would be 2.
Yeah, it's DT2 in this. That's what I was remembering. I'm not sure what the score is actually on this. We'll find out. Oh, but Mouse called it.
Why does this section never end? Because this is Calamity Fortune extended version. To extend the song, they extended the individual parts of the song. Is there a chance of an I'll let Nick answer that. Why are you even considering it?
Not for this tournament.
You heard Nick, he's going to be pulling a gimmick-only tournament, and the tiebreaker is going to be AR0 for 6 minutes. Wow, a flower. So I'm pretty sure that's a flower. If it's not, then ignore what I said. Give a huge shout out to Miles for this replay.
Wait, Miles is still comboing. Oh, did he break earlier?
He broke
Okay.
earlier, yeah.
I wasn't paying too much attention because I'm responding to some messages.
You're already responding in the Mappool feedback. That's my host. Also, certified Miles Shake moment. And he slider broke. Yeah, that does it for the quarterfinals.
Yep. Matches, schedules, everything will be posted very shortly. We did manage to. I did manage to get everything sorted already before the showcase while waiting. So as soon as it's on the sheet, it like that's all that's needed to be done. And yeah, hope to see you guys next week. Gonna be there's a bunch of awesome matches. It's always awesome in quarterfinals, the matchups.
Yeah, you still get to see all the teams, but in a harder
You get to
pool
see all the
setting.
teams, but a bit more even matchups. Because in the first stage, of course, you do have like 1 versus 16, and the such. But yeah, that was it for the live stream. We'll be back on Saturday unless teams decide to reschedule and we find a time to stream a weekday match. And yeah, make sure to check out our sponsors, Wooting, obviously you know them, Acrid if you're looking for a tablet cover in Europe. And that's all.
See you guys next week.